go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. Where do I go? But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. Yeah. I don't mind the path that I had to walk, and I don't mind all those words that I had to talk, and I don't mind all those flings that I had to fling, and some of those words I spoke I just had to sing. I just had to bring the best that I had to give, and being tested by these blessings that I had to live, changing dressings on the scars that I had within. It's a daily operation, you just gotta grin before it gets too grim and life pins you in. You gotta think like a shark and show your fins, whether alone in the dark or with an audience. Believe you're the hottest commodity since the iPhone lobotomy. You follow me? I'm hoping probably. I'm talking openly and don't know where the road could be. The crosshairs, the red dot, or the poison drip. So take a message from this song, that's all I have to give. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. They leave you in the rain, then hang you out to dry. I wonder how so many people get by. Then one day you wake up and start to realize that anyone you know could be called up at any time. Can't press rewind, can't flip the tape, so might as well not live in the past and dwell on hate. People talk strange shit to get to the gate, and if you know me well, you know I call them doors of fate. I take what I need, but not too much. I never open the door if the handle was hot to the touch. You gotta find an alternate way out of the flames. They want you in the spotlight, they want you just to take the blame. But all the same, it's like a wheel with these fucking hipsters. Instead of more rappers, we could use more active listeners. But I don't mind that a lot of things are actually happening, cause I'm a music slave and this is what I'm coming strapped with. Cause I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain.
Eat your vegetables!
One last drink and I'll be gone. Make it count with the flash on. Never really felt like I belong, so I'll be on my way and I won't be long. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn.
Scrolling through my texts, she ain't got left and right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of The Indoor Farmer, episode 150. That's got kind of a round number to it. You're muted, Sir Steve. We got two episodes, 2 weeks until the 3 year mark. Wait a minute, no, I'm off on that. Let's see. So we got 6 weeks. We got 6 weeks.
Wow.
156.
Nice.
156, yeah. I kept thinking 152 for some reason. I don't know.
Oh,
But anyway, Monday nights, guys, it is September 2nd now. September 2nd, 2024. Labor Day weekend. Happy Labor Day, y'all.
thank
We
you.
decided to come on anyway and have a quick kind of, just a laid back episode. My son went off to his mom's, so I have the time, and why not? I need to motivate myself. I threw a few other random pictures in here, like the food I was cooking, and threw a picture of my son's sensory room that I uploaded recently. A lot of you might have seen it, so we're just gonna kind of have fun, kick back, have a little medicinal intake on this wonderful Monday night. Again, it's it's every Monday night, 8:30 Central Time, and tonight is Labor Day, so let's party. I don't expect to have the same crowd, but you know what, guys? If you are coming through tonight, I really appreciate it. And if you would help us out, hitting the like button and do what you do, share it over on LinkedIn or something, whatever you got. You know what I mean? What's up? We got Sir Steve-O back. Look, I didn't plan this out, but it even says it underneath your box. It's still there. Yeah. I guess we could technically make it go away if we did that. Actually, I like this. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. How's it going? You do anything today? What's up?
Yeah, I mean, this weekend's been busy. Lots of you'll see later in the segment that it took a lot for the outside plants for defoliation. They just all of a sudden, needed some care. So that took me a bit longer. But I'm just excited because tomorrow, actually, I'm celebrating today because today I'm married to a young lady. As of tomorrow, as I've been teasing her all day, Kelly May turns 50 tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be celebrating being married to an old lady. That's what I keep telling her all day today. Oh man,
You couldn't just tell us you were celebrating her birthday. You had to go the whole. Okay. She's got to get it. I guess this is the only time. It's the only time you can. It's legitimate. I guess. You guys, are you gonna? Hey, what's up, Gerald? What's up? What's up, Jess? What's up, everybody? Are you gonna do anything? Actually,
Oh sure, we got the date planned for it. It's going to be lots of fun for her.
can you hear me better? Might be able to hear me better. I had my couple of buttons off. I'm not sure if they mean anything or not.
Oh, you sound good.
Evidently, they didn't. I'm glad they didn't. What's up, William? What's up, everybody on the Rumble? 6 Rumblers. Guys, check out X. Go over to X. I'm at 707 followers now. Look, I hate to be that guy. Okay, I really try hard, and I'm sure some of you disagree, but I really try hard not to be like, hey, do what I do. But if y'all follow me over on X, there are several times throughout the week where I'm doing things, and if you get on that sort of in that chain, like sometimes there's different posts that a bunch of people are commenting on. I get in there, and if you're looking at your notifications, you'll actually see where I posted, and like you can kind of jump in there, and it's fun because honestly, a lot of people are having trouble over on other sites, we will say, and sometimes it's nice to know there's a way to see new people. What's up, Nathan? Hello.
Hey man.
New name there, Nathan. I don't know if I've seen you around. Guys, later tonight after our certified segment, I am going to spend some time and do all of the game night prizes at the end of the show. I put it in the description. We'll probably let Steve-O go by that time, and I'll just hang out and do the rest. And speaking of, we got Terry Bryler, who actually won the audience prize last night. I didn't get a hold of you, Terry, but I'll send you a message. I gave him the option to either get some cash or to get an extra ticket for the Indoor Farmer hat when I first give one away. So I'm going to start giving that as an option for some things where You may take it, you may not.
Yeah.
Get an extra shot to win when I do a monthly giveaway on these hats. I do have 25 different colors coming, so wait until I get them and I'll show them all off. What's up, Colin?
Awesome.
All right. I hope everybody had a good weekend so far. Jay Frost popping through. I saw that earlier. I hope you're doing well, brother. I think you're probably live right now, I'm guessing. Let's see. Last night I did do game night on my profile. I was just trying something. We're like working on this. I'm really pushing for the next 6 days to kind of experimentally see how high I can get up there. If anyone's out there following my journey, I'm up to $16 this month, and I pay Facebook $11. So hey, I'm happy that I've made back more than I pay them at least. So there we go. But this is just on engagement stuff, guys. I don't know. I'm not trying to bore you all. Sandy on the Rumble, appreciate it. I don't know why, but it doubles the Rumble comments sometimes. It's actually 2 comments that says the same thing. Sean Cook, the newest member of the Indoor Farmer Locals community.
Oh, welcome.
Hey, Sean, if you haven't yet, and anybody else out there who is a subscriber, and anyone who is interested, I will be getting the numbers out to people. I put out the post wherever you're subscribed at. There's a post at the top that will allow you to get in on the number wheel for this week. What's up, Mark? Shared you out on MySpace. Yes, Mark. That's what I'm talking about. I wish I could get into my old MySpace still.
I mean, all of our old accounts, if you can still sign in, you can still play with it.
I've heard, but I don't know. Is that true? What's up, Panda? Hey guys, I took one of my cameras and put the garden in on the shot. There we go. Matthew, what are we talking about tonight? Tonight is the Indoor Farmer. Every Monday we come together to sort of not just talk about what Sir Steve-O and I have growing on, but to promote the idea that everybody has to eat. And why is it not a mainstream entertainment show about those sort of topics, right? It can be entertaining. We've gone through a lot of ups and downs. Like me, for example, I keep putting off projects, and so it's a little bit comical in some ways, and we're going to talk about it when I pull up my pictures. But I also really want to pull the trigger and just start doing everything. That's my anxiety talking. I have like 6 projects lined up in my head where I'm like, I'd love to do all of them. Can I start them all at once, and then I don't do any. So, we're going to talk about it, and of course that's part of life, right? Just kind of getting through. I heard Dr. Heath, shouts out to Dr. Heath on X at Therapy Bites. He was saying that there is no such thing as procrastination. Although we use the word to determine something, but what you're doing is you're actually just spending, you're deciding, you're making decisions to spend your time somewhere else. You're not procrastinating. You're consciously choosing something that you'd rather do, whatever that is. And I guess that might be what procrastination is. But he has some pretty good spaces over there to sort of pick apart some of our brains. So I always encourage that because, man, my brain is always, in 10 different places. So it's nice to talk in a space like that every day, actually, at noon. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks, everybody, for liking and sharing. I hope you all had a good weekend. I'm going to pull up some pictures. I did have... got my bucket of water here. We're going to test out.
Boy, let's see some improvement this week. Let's see.
I did put some pH down in there just a couple of days ago, so honestly, it really should be better.
Do you measure how much you put in it, or do you just give it, that's about enough?
I mean, there's like 60 to 80 gallons of water, so I just I take a syringe that I forget what it was for, but I just take that and pump in several drops, I would say.
Oh.
You say a cat was in the house? Whole bunch of people popping through and popping in and out. JR, Scroy, Gypsy, Joe, William, Ronnie, Chris. Wow, all came in within like a second.
Oh,
Some Facebook glitch is kicking them back out probably. Go find me on X. Go find me on Rumble. Rumble kind of lower. Rumble's lowered my view too, so that's why I do both. It's like, hey, I gotta try and get through any way I can, just like on that little dude on Look Who's Talking. You know what I mean? That's how I feel out here on the internet.
Yeah, I mean that's like with X, it's like I can't get anybody to follow me on it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give up just because right now it's not working out for me. And
Puzzle, right? It's like a puzzle game or something.
the same as with Facebook. At first
Yeah.
there was none, right? You've talked about how at first, we all sat and talked to ourselves when we first started, basically, and then here it goes.
I hate to say it, but we're still looking at between 7.5 and 8. Unfortunately, a little bit of hardness in the water. The alkalinity has gone down, which means I need to put more baking soda in.
That's what was working.
I did add some Epsom salt, so I wonder what magnesium. Okay, so magnesium is not 0 anymore, but it's not very high either. It's at like 0.05. X has been a great platform for me in regards to free speech. Yeah, it is, and especially if you find the right kinds of places. I mean, I see places where there's open discourse, mostly political discourse with between all different angles, which is pretty. It's refreshing to see people go through those steps and not just, well, I'm leaving, I'm taking my ball and going home.
Hi, Brenda.
Okay, alkalinity is changing on me again, but so I don't think it's 0, but I also don't think it's enough. I don't think I can show you guys right now, but
You want me to bring it up?
it's, I mean, not really not close enough to see anyway, I don't think. But it doesn't really matter. I still, it boggles my mind that this is the most accurate way that I can test my water. It's with one of these test strips, 25 different things on it. I just can.
They call it, right?
Why is there not no machine? There might be. I need to look it up. I need to find out if there's another way, some other way to test things.
That
I thought somebody was whistling, but those are sirens in the background over there.
Oh yeah, you're hearing it from my house. Then sorry.
It's no, but it sounds like someone's in the corner, like Kelly's over in the corner going. Like,
she would prank me like that, though. She would. But looks like another one's coming now.
All right, so looks like I'm going to need to hit a little bit more pH down, which I hate to do, but I don't have a better option.
Yeah. I mean, you as many gallons as you have, I mean, to make any type of drastic change, you would need to dump quite a bit in it, but
it's a good amount, yeah.
Yeah, with your fish, you really can't take that risk. I mean, you don't want to get the fish done. Yeah.
I still try to live by the same rule that we found before, that the fish, supposedly, you don't want to lower the pH or raise the pH by more than 0.2 for every 24 hours.
Yeah.
So that seems like a very slow incremental thing. So I might have to just start putting a tiny bit in every day instead of trying to make it, because I'll be honest, guys, I'm putting in pH down like once a week, maybe twice a week. I should be doing, instead of trying to go like put too much in at once, put smaller amounts in all the time. What's up, Ty? What's up, Perry? Timothy? What's up, Rendra? Yeah, it's hard though, because I could measure the gallons, which I have not done, but there's like a whole bunch of water going through a big PVC pipe, which I don't know how to measure, and so there's like 2-3 gallons in there at once, and I don't know how to measure the troughs in the background. So we have this picture, so we have this live video. Actually, we'll just pull this up real quick. Like, I don't know how to tell you how much water's in there, so I just have to eyeball it. What I should do is test. Well, no, those test strips are not going to pick up a 0.2 change, right? So I'm going to have to just put in a teeny bit every day, like a few drops, 3-4 drops every day for a week, and then test it at the end of the week. That might be how I try to figure it out. Because if it goes drastically, like a whole week, it should go down quite a bit, if not too far. If it goes down too far, I can switch to every other day, you know. Or here's what I need to commit to is I need to commit to test stripping the water every day in the aquarium. Just straight up put it in the aquarium, which is probably what a lot of people do instead of what I'm doing. I'm just doing this for the show. Like, here's a bucket, you know. Yeah.
Make it
So
easy.
exactly. So I think I'm gonna have to try to buckle down and just do like a daily, maybe make a chart, get a notebook, and do some kind of a something to keep myself, you know, grounded in that plan. Okay, so let me pull up our pictures that I only took a few. I took some pictures from the outside plant, which is a random, just literal voluntary plant from last year. And it's actually looking really good, guys. I'm super excited about this. Not for smoking per se, but I'm totally going to turn this into some bubble hash once I get off of the get out of being scared of making bubble hash. Like I feel like I've been. I'm just like I'm just putting it off because I'm worried about messing it up. You know what I mean? You've
You
never
know,
made it, right? So it's like I'm just what do I? You know, go ahead.
I've never actually done it with my bare hands, but I tell you, as much as I've seen other people do it in front of me personally, and also, I've seen YouTube videos, and stuff, but I think that it's smooth and you will have no problem with it. You've got everything you need. You went the extra step and even got the extra bag, that some people don't use, and that's going to work great for you. You're going to really like it. So
I'm missing another bag though. Somebody was telling me that I need a 45 micron. I have a 25, and then it skips up a bit. I forgot what the numbers are, but anyway, that's got me paranoid. But it is what it is. I'm going to try it out with what I have, and if I find that I need to get another one, that's why it's good that I have some practice, materials.
yeah, exactly. But you're not going to have that huge harvest this year either. Don't forget. Not like last year.
No, that's going to
And the
be.
year before.
Let me show you what. Well, the first picture is actually some food I made with some of the stuff I grew, just for funsies. Show you guys the food. This was an omelet I made with some steak that I had grilled. We got some of my homegrown green onions and some basil and some peppers in there, and the rest of it's not homegrown. But
Hey, nice job.
yeah, it was fire. It was fire. I posted it. It was nice.
Put that on a piece of toast and have a little sandwich. Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's some mushrooms in there. There's some jalapenos in there. There's Colby pepper jack cheese in there. It's some good stuff. Now I also put some pictures of my grill tonight in here too. Look, I caught a little piece of a squirrel. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I thought I interrupted you. Did you make it like different version for your son, like with something different for him?
No, he wasn't around. I think
Oh, okay. This
time.
was the solo. Okay, solo.
Yeah,
mission.
he wouldn't do that. Here's that picture I was saying. I posted this too. A lot of you might have seen it. Just my son's sensory room. I thought it was cool.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's not perfect. You can see like on the right hand side, he was helping me. There's some like spaced out ones,
Yeah.
but I let him help me. I'm like, okay, you put it up there next, but then for the most part, he likes me to do it. And there's a bunch of like little spaces left. And anytime a piece of paper falls down, I find I have a new way to put them up that's actually keeping them up longer. It's this double-sided like foam tape. It's not really tape. It's like it's for picture frames and stuff like that, and it's pretty good. This room gets pretty hot up here. It's just like a playroom.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you
have
know,
much AC.
you put a lot of work into this. This took time. This wasn't done in a weekend. That's for sure.
Oh no, it's all around the camera behind what you can see too. It's the whole other, like behind me on the door, in the corners. The only place in this room we haven't started going into yet is the closet. It's an open closet, so we might fill the closet up too.
You know,
But there's
back
still places. Go ahead.
when I was a teenager, the thing to do was to put the magazine posters up on your walls and cover every inch of it. And my parents made me use toothpaste, and it would stick it to the wall like we did in when you're locked
Huh,
up. That's the way you do it too in jail. That's how you
really?
stick photos. You take a little bit of toothpaste, and that way you can wipe it right off the wall when you're done. No holes.
Wow.
It
I
worked
didn't think
really
about
good.
that. I didn't think
Yeah.
about that. I just thought, when I sell this place, my whole plan, whether it comes to fruition or not, is that this house is a large enough house that I can get things off the ground, get this business rolling. Maccabees Live Market, shouts out if you haven't followed my page, Maccabees Live
Well,
Market, go over there. It's not a place where my show is at. It's not where you're going to see any cannabis, but it is where the business is at. Now, secondarily, if anybody's out there interested in jumping in my group, it's literally just a group for me to share. I can share other people's stuff into it, but I'm the only person that can post in the group, and it's for me to get that at everyone. I'm a couple away from 800, I think. So if you want to jump in my group, hit the comments. Let me know if you want to jump in there. I'll send you an invite. It's called Maccabees Live Market, presented by Wayland the Indoor Farmer. It's kind of a long name, but at least it is understandable. It makes sense. Okay, so moving on. But yeah, we have some fun up there. He's doing some letters. Oh, this was a funny day though. Did you see the post, Devo?
I think I did. Yeah.
Where he was doing ORN words with the letters. He was making ORN words, and he was going through whatever letters he could find, and then he got to the P.
Mm.
Yeah, he got to the P, and I was like, no, 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 no. Like he didn't ask me why. He doesn't do that. He's just like, I'm like, no, no, that's a bad word. You mean this? You mean porn? I'm like, yeah, no, no, don't say that. Anyway, it was funny. It was a funny night. Um, okay, so here's my little plant outside. Yes, that's my old kitchen sink there. I'm gonna use that to grow. I'm gonna plant something in that bad boy.
I think that's sativa. I really do. Hybrid, at least leaning sativa for sure.
So is it because the skinny leaves? I just think the
That's
whole
it.
plant is kind of thin, not thin, but like
Tall.
thinned out, not a full like a bushy plant.
Yeah.
So there's more pictures here. I took a video too, but like for me not doing anything, I actually look around on it, and okay, a couple weeks ago I found a couple of those little tiny worms, like caterpillar worm thingies. The real skinny ones, Stevo. What are those? Tomato worms or something? I don't know what they are, but
Yeah,
I know they burrow
let's
down into
call them
your,
that. Yeah.
yeah, the bud worms. I found a couple of those, and they were easily removed. They were on the outside. So there could be some things in here that I don't like. But to be honest, guys, this looks better than anything I've grown outside. Not so far as yield, not so far as me giving it all this newts and pumping it up, but not having any deficiencies or any problems. Um, like there's no clear bug issue. There's really almost nothing going on there. Look at this rigged up fence I have, man. I have a tarp I bought to cover up this. We showed this last week, I think, but now the plant is actually really getting some buds on her.
I didn't get to see it.
So it might not be the most like thickest, bushiest plant, but if you look at each branch, I mean, it's going to be a lot of buds there, and I'm going to just process her into some, bubble hash and turn it into whatever else. I think the idea with bubble hash is that you get different levels or layers of the trichomes in which you can do different things. Like I don't know if I'm going to make dabs or rosin out of each different section of the bubble hash. Probably not. We'll probably use some of it for, I don't know. I'll try to cook with some of it or something like that one day. Make a butter out of it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Are you? Well, you don't really handle edibles as well, right? You need like massive amounts, don't you?
That's why I would just take, whatever is in that layer of bubble hash that's not necessarily good for rosin, but like cook with it somehow and really make. Oop, I went back one. And really make something like heavy duty. You know what I mean? Like some butter that what I'm a fan of is the magic butter machine, which I don't have, but the people that you get that, you can make a stick of butter that's can of butter, and
Right.
you can make that shit some strong, very, very strong stuff.
Yep. I
So,
have a magic butter machine. I've had it for years, and I've never even. It's the stainless steel is perfectly clean. It works great, and it's a great investment, I think.
oh yeah, hey, Jess had an air fryer fire, man.
Yeah, saw
I
about
use an air fryer all the time, so I definitely feel for you. I gotta say they're not all that easy to clean out because they still get buildup up around the coils and stuff, and it's not easy to clean all that off. Just so stressed. Yeah, I hope everybody's okay, Jess. Much love.
good night. Yes, sleep well.
And let's refrain from calling people names in my chat, please. Like you guys can argue
Oh,
any topic you like in the comments, but if you just let's not call each other names. Hey, we had Ash Grows popping through here. Love this
yep.
room. Oh yeah,
Brought
awesome,
it up.
man. Thanks for
Yeah, I
coming
thought
through.
you saw it. Sorry.
Happy Labor Day. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm deep in.
That's okay.
I don't see it on one. I have my TVs or my monitors turned a little bit now, and it's harder for me to catch that. Ayla, I saw that you want you want to invite to the group, so we'll hit you that with that here later. Or if you want to try to find it, it's up to you. But I can try to send me a DM if you can, so that I don't forget.
Here's a
Anyway,
comment that we would respond to. Ayla wants to join, so she needs to go to indoorfarmer.locals.com.
no, she's talking about the group when I was saying that earlier.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
she can do
yep,
both.
yeah. Well, she has talked about that for sure.
Yeah, great.
All
There
right.
you go, Ayla. Sorry about that misunderstanding.
This is a different angle. So do you guys see this like tree that's sticking in the middle of this?
Yeah.
That's last year's, but it's still I just left it.
Oh,
The
support
Yeah.
branches building. That's a great.
Yeah. There's two of them. It kind of I don't know if I got the bottom. Nope, can't see the bottom. But it's actually the same plant, those two trees that you see. Then I have some like landscaping right next to this area. It's actually difficult to keep mowed. I have to use a trimmer for sure in here. Then you can
Yeah.
see a little bit of my carrots at the bottom. See these greens? Those are my carrots in a 1 gallon pot. Just letting them grow for no reason.
Yeah.
I didn't zoom. Oh, I should have zoomed in. See some fuzzy hairs or something, but you can see like they're not very big buds. They might not turn out to be very big, but some of these are going to be good size. Look at those.
Yeah, they're
We still
growing.
got another month to go.
Yep. I mean, look at them. They're stacking at least. I mean, let's see how tight they get, but you've got good sunlight there.
And imagine, if I'm processing this, we're just gonna do a fresh cut, freeze, cut it, freeze it. I don't even know how much. I might just do some big leaf and taking the big leaves off, keep all the sugar leaves, and just chop it as small as I can and throw it in bags and freeze it, and then process it. Messenger has restricted how many messages I can send. What? Oh wow. Well, just try to go find the group here. I'm gonna if you here, you know what? I'm gonna head over there.
Do you want me to put the link right in the?
Oh, here we go. People can stare at that for a minute.
Here we go.
The link to the group, maybe. But I'm in here now. I'll just hit the invite.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Should be able to find her this way. Gotcha. Invite. Boom. Suggested friends. Select all.
All right. Now here's the link directly for everybody to go to the group to request to join.
Yeah, and I mean, I might do a lot more with it as it grows if it becomes something like that. But right now, I'm just trying to have a little extra spot where we can get notified and such. And just like you and anyone else, Steve-O, if anyone's interested in me sharing something into my group, which it may not be that kind of size yet, but if it gets to that point, I will be open for people to share things in through me, as long as you come to me and
Yeah,
not
sure.
just kind of like a way to keep it all on the up and up.
Man,
So
that
as you see, go ahead.
pineapple is delicious, man. You're making
Yeah.
us growl looking at the pineapple.
It was good. It was good. It's a little charred on some spots, but so I cooked the hot dogs, the glizzies. You ever heard them called a glizzy?
No, never heard that.
So I guess they call them glizzies now, man. They're glizzies. Didn't come up as a link, hon. Okay, Ayla, I sent you a direct invite, so you should have that in your notifications at some point there. What's up, Diane? So anyway, I cooked the burgers and the hot dogs for later. They're all beef dogs. I'm not a savage, and they are, my son likes hot dogs. Unfortunately, he won't eat the burgers or the steak. We got asparagus in that a tin foil, butter, and all the seasonings, and then we got mac and cheese from Bob Evans, the family Bob Evans mac and cheese. I throw that in there, cook it in the grill. Oh, so good. And then the steaks, I got some homegrown green onions and a little bit of basil chopped up and spread over the steaks. And believe it or not, that is fire. When it like a little, not all of it stays on there, but like I cooked them a little bit extra on one side, and then when I flip them, most of it stays on, but some of it obviously ends up cooking off. But it's pretty good.
Yeah, and I've tried your mac and cheese on the grill, and I don't know, it's amazing. I know that it's regular stuff, but it's smoked by the grill. But you do a great job.
You guys couldn't. I didn't do that justice. You guys couldn't hear the sizzle. Oh, it was such a good sizzle. I got
sizzle.
I got to bring you guys. I got to bring the audio in here. Bring in the sizzle.
Take a big whiff at the same time. Just imagine.
I eat poison every day, Matt. I eat poison every day from my home markets. I am on my way, and we talked about this in the wellness space on Sundays with Apothecary. Shouts out to Apothecary on X and Dr. Martin. She was there too, Doc Martin. Both awesome ladies. We talked about all sorts of poisons, especially skincare over this weekend. But we admit that, listen, we're all ingesting poisons every day. But the issue here is that you can't just jump straight to a healthy lifestyle. You have to make a lot of incremental changes. It's a whole bunch of small steps over a period of time, and I'm working on it. I've cut out almost all sugar. I drink a lot more water. I'm putting water in a copper cup now. Cheers, Kick. I gotta say cheers to the Kicksters. Nobody and Sandy both popped in over there. Cheers, wow. Cheers. Okay, let me pull this back up. For some reason, I don't see the maximize button. Oh, there it is. All right, we got to play this one more time so that you can get that full. Okay, why isn't it? There it is.
Get the sizzle, baby. Yeah.
I guess that link isn't working.
Yeah, that's charcoal too. That's not.
That's not regular charcoal either. That's like these like. I'd have to go look at the package to describe it, but they're sort of all different shaped. Kind of, it's a charcoal that's not like the pressed kind of stuff from like the name brand places. It's like just a bunch of different shaped little wood. Like it seems like a healthier, like a more. I'd have to get it for you to show you. I'm sorry. I forget what it's called, but it's like not a uniform shaped thing. I'm like dumping out a bunch of little chunks of wood, charcoal wood. Okay, so there's all the steaks. Oh yeah, I cooked them, and then they got a little cooked on the sides. But hey, okay, so this is back to the farm. Ayla, I sent you a direct link or a direct invite, so don't worry about it. I guess that link isn't working in the chat for some reason. Not sure.
Yeah, then I sent an actual link, but I guess it's not working for her. But
yeah, all good, all good.
Oh yeah, we're trying.
So I put some sulfate or sulfur. Is it sulfur? It's a stuff I got from True Healthcare before they had closed, and I put it kind of sprinkled it around, and it seems like things are better. I did have a little bit of a pest problem in here last week. I showed people, but everything looks good now, and I'm making sure I'm watering a little bit more often too. It's deceiving because the surface of the soil will look wet, even if it's not really wet. You know, like it looks darkened, like it's wet. It doesn't dry up like you would think. It kind of hardens over. You got to break it up every now and then, just like you would with cannabis. I'm really trying to get these sweet potatoes to do something and get all the way through.
Is that PM on those leaves?
No, that's the sulfate or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It's a white powder. Let me in fact find out the exact name. Give me a second.
Nice. Country boy, what's going on? Mama Rochi in the house. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you.
It's a sulfur plant fungicide.
Well, okay.
It's micronized spray of ore dust. Used on fruits, vegetables, and various ornamentals. Controls rust, leaf, spot, and powdery mildew. Controls listed mites, thrips, and scale.
Ayla says she's growing purple Vidalia onions.
Hi, Kim. Hi, Mama Rochi. Hello, ladies.
Oh, yeah, Kim's here too. Thanks for the highlight, Kim.
So this basil tree,
Tree, yes.
I'm really thinking about transplanting or trying to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out this entire system into the new living soil bed that I'm working on.
Okay.
Some of these may not like it though because they're used to the water all the time. Maybe not in a good way. Like the lettuce might actually flourish if I take it out of here. The lettuce doesn't seem to like it in there. It does like it in the upper chamber, which is just water. It does not like it in those clay pebbles, though. You can see that the lettuce is actually looking terrible, but it's all trying to go to seed. You can see behind the basil. I got a better picture of it here in a second. Here's my pepper plants, which looks insane on the lower branches look bad because they were all gnawed up from the mice that I had a while back. But no sign of them anymore. So I think we got those taken care of. I got some peppers I'm going to be harvesting here shortly. I got to find out what other things I could do with peppers than just chop them up and eat them.
Well,
what do you do?
I since I don't eat them, I don't really have any recipes or anything. I know cooking them and eating them raw is the.
I mean, omelets is one thing.
Oh yeah.
Cats, yeah. My dog would love to have that chew toy. I also took care of the mice with mouse traps. G-Lo.
What up, buddy?
Yeah. What are we getting?
Hey, thanks again for this this phone holder that I wanted. I used it today, and it's very nice. It goes every which direction. It even has a little level on it, and I can use it in my hand. I can put it on the table. Obviously, it fits the phone with my case on it, and yeah, it's really nice. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
That's awesome. I I'm always struggling with the different way to hold my phone while I'm out at like events and stuff. So I think it's awesome. Yeah, you are legendary, he says. Well, yeah, he won that. Shouts out to the live stream community on X, or actually a live stream community on X. Stuffed pepper, Cindy. I don't know. These peppers aren't that big. I could make tiny stuffed peppers. They'd be like little stuffed poppers. Little poppers. All right, Steve. Well, here's a better look at the lettuce going to seed. Like that one looks like it's burnt. It's the seeds look like their edges are burnt already. Look at the little pieces of pepper that are all dried up on the mouse traps. Put that pepper there and they never came for it. So they dried up. Some of these seeds might be okay. I think I'm just gonna let them go all the way till seed and just shake the seeds around and let it more lettuce grow. See what happens.
Yeah.
Lettuce definitely like that water more though. I'm gonna have to see what I can do about that. Let's keep going. There's a decent picture of like everything on the top there. I want to take this all apart. I cannot wait.
Gilo says that if you want a tripod, let him know.
I appreciate that, sir. I do have one now. I just was promoting the awesome giveaway that you did. What's up, Gabe? What's up, man?
Hey, man. Good to see you.
I hungry, he says. I'm gonna eat something right now. Okay. Is it delicious? Do you want to come up and show us? All right, so this arugula is actually looking pretty good down here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what to do with arugula. Is it just a leafy green? I have to look it up. I need to do some research.
It's just a replacement. You throw it in a salad. It's just a leafy green.
Okay. Well, then that's cool. I just can't eat very much of it. It looks like not yet. All right. So the guys, this is basically, I don't have anything new going on. Not yet. A lot of peppers happening right now. So I really was hoping to start some projects over the weekend, but it is what it is. We did spend a lot of time. I spent a lot of time with my son, and I'm not gonna make excuses for that for sure. I do have like 7 peppers right there that need to be harvested. They're not very big though. I don't think they're like stuffed peppers kind of peppers. Colin, what's up? I've heard of processing or fermenting peppers into sauce. Well, that's a good idea. And actually, what's a good idea with that is using pickle juice or say like jalapeno juice or whatever from a store-bought. Yes, I know it might be poison or whatever, but my point is like you can reuse that rind on something that you want to pickle or you want to give it that taste, that flavor. Here's the experimental greens. They're actually dying. Some of them are dying off as they don't, because I haven't added any nutrients. It's just what's in there. I might actually peel these apart. I think I was talking about it. We're going to go to the next pictures here in a second because the table that I'm talking about expanding to, I can peel some of these out that are still growing and just go ahead and grow them for real in the table. They're not really getting anything in here. Let me pull this down, and because the other pictures aren't on this list here. Hey guys, what is up? We've got
John
people coming through on this holiday. Thank you guys. Do you have any poison ivy in there? Not yet, John Doe. That is a hell of a idea, though. Gotta say.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can get that. Tell me how it works. Okay. Here's the table. Full of junk, full of all my old hats. Got to get all this stuff out of here. Got the Drizzle Dab pain cream that's still for sale, which I need to just take back because people on the interwebs don't realize the value of that awesomeness. So what I'm thinking of doing, Steve-O, is taking the aquarium and the other aquarium that I have that's upstairs. I have a 65-gallon, a bigger aquarium that I just have to get downstairs, which is not going to be easy. But once I get it down here and take apart the aquaponics system, meaning this table here, it's lined with a pond liner. It's going to be filled with soil, but not just soil. It's going to be like a mix between clay pebbles on the bottom. So I'm going to layer it. I'm going to layer it with clay pebbles on the bottom. We're going to do some biochar. We're going to do some worm castings and some cocoa shredded core. And then we're going to put the last couple of bags of the Soil Focus Farms 2 Goose soil in there that I have. And I'm going to top it off with some more clay pebbles over the top so that when the fans and hit it, it's not going to just blow, dirt around the room, soil. So that's the idea. Say again.
Solid plan, man.
And then, but what I was talking about the aquariums, I think I'm going to move this shelving unit and everything and put the aquariums next to it. Maybe one underneath, one next to it. I still have to have a system where the water is running and flowing through plants. So I'm going to have a secondary sort of aquaponic system. And then I'm just going to have a way to get water out of it way easier than I do now. You guys don't even know. It's such an annoyance for me to get water out of my system right now.
Yeah.
So here, some of it, I have some cocoa core, I think that's cocoa core too. And then this is clay pebbles. I also have some poop biochar and some worm castings of my own. I'm also going to put my own worm bin into this system. So a corner of this, I'm going to put an actual bin and then surround it with soil. And the bin is going to have holes in it. It's going to be sitting on top of some clay pebbles. So there's going to be some some room there. But the bin is going to be where I feed the worms. And so the worm juices and the worms themselves and all the worm castings will kind of sift down through the bin into the table over time. And I'm actually thinking of leaning the table just a little bit, like not much more than an inch on one end, leaning it towards the other end. And that way, as I feed and water the worms in the bin, that will run downhill, so to speak, into the table and stuff. So that's my plan. Fill that bitch up with worms, man. I want to see big old fat worms in this table, Hey, what's up, Jake? Drop a submersible fish pump with a hose leading into and out. We'll leave it in so you can pull water out whenever you need. Yes, I was thinking of doing that, but I also want a secondary tank. I'm thinking of having a secondary tank that I can just get lots of water out quickly instead of using electricity. So I have a 10-gallon tank, and I'm thinking of using it as a sort of reservoir and maybe using a pump, like he was saying, to fill it. A reservoir that I can add newts to and I can add things to without hurting the fish, But yeah, that's a good idea. I actually do have a small pump that I planned on doing for that. By raising the aquarium, you have the opportunity to use the gravity to siphon the water. Yeah, but the problem is the aquarium would have to have a hole in the bottom. Well, siphoning, I guess. Wait. Colin, don't tell me I got to suck on the hose. Don't tell me.
Oh, jeez.
What's up, Ohio? I'm doing the same. Worms in the bed, indoors. So, like, this was all repurposed wood materials. This is a roofing lumber that's treated. Now, the shelf that the fan is on, that shelf is not treated lumber. So I need to spray it or paint it or do something to weatherize it. But the rest of this wood should all be treated weatherized lumber. It was sitting outside for over a year at the last house I lived at, bro. This stuff was left by the people who redid the roof. They redid the roof and like left all this perfectly good wood. I was like, I'm taking that with me. I moved it with me just like Beverly Hillbillies or something. And then, of course, you've got the magic bubble machine.
Oh, there it is.
Or bubble magic. I dread this, man. I don't know why. I just need to do it because it's not the best material. Just need to get it, try it out, get through a round, see what's up.
Yep.
I also have all that trim from like the last 2 grows that's still in my trim bin. I could throw all that in there too for no reason.
Start with that, absolutely, and then you'll see what you can do from there. Make the mistakes on the trim.
For sure. I think that and also the fact that it was some voluntary stuff I didn't care about. So those are both going to be good reasons that good testing or good practice, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was it. That's all I had. I guess I had a little more than I thought, but definitely not pushing myself hard enough to do the things. Like for instance, I have 2 rolls of Panda film. I just need to go crazy with some white duct tape one day, tape it all up because it'll stay temporarily. And if I tape it all up, then I can like work on ways to fortify it by like taking some of the wood that I have down here and going from floor to ceiling and just like taping that all together to keep it somewhat stable, kind of building a makeshift wall frame for the Panda film, or taping it to the wall too. I don't know. I just don't want it to rip.
Yeah.
All right, let me just pull this up real quick. Yeah, this is a little live footage of it. It looks fun, but definitely need to do some work. That basil is insane. It doesn't look the happiest either right now. I think it's got some problems. I might have to. It's been growing for what, 2 years? I don't know. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
And those roots are just really thick down in that pipe.
They are probably all throughout the bin. Although they keep growing down into the aquarium, and I have to rip them out, and so they actually might be pruning because of that. Anyway, all right, let's get to that certified segment. Everybody, remember, hit the like button if you can. Share us out. Go follow Sir Steve-O. Can you even do a hand pump? Oh, that's a good call, Jake. Sorry, I'm not paying attention here. In the house, okay. Worm bin in the house. Hell yeah. All right. Let's hit it, guys. You know what time it is.
Welcome to the certified segment on Labor Day. It's September 2nd, 2024. Happy Labor Day, everybody. What a great update we had on the indoor farmer. There's
it was lame. It was lame. Just say it. I need to get my ass in gear. Go ahead.
You got some exciting plans, man, and I know that you're going to work that out, man. It's going to happen. So
sorry, I feel like I yelled at everybody. Apologize.
Well, here, I'll go ahead and get this going. A little bit of update on the outdoor grow. As you can tell, I had quite a bit of fade going on with quite a few of those leaves, so I spent quite a bit of time. This video is only going to show you the first 2 plants because it took me so long. I took the break for dinner when Kelly came and got me, and then I came back and finished. But I had to do a lot of defoliating. There was quite a bit of yellowing going on because I haven't done any in a little while. But
why did you? Let me ask you why you decided to take the yellow leaves off. I'm just curious.
They're just going to end up turning brown and falling. And making a mess anyway, you know. So
Okay.
you know, there's really no need for it. Plus, you know, they look healthier. It seems like, you know, it just
True. It does look a lot better. It probably gets out of your way too to kind of be able to examine the plant better, the parts that you want to
yeah.
keep, right? Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, they're useless. You know, they're not doing anything but sucking up energy and, you know, killing light that can be getting to
Yeah,
other
that's
parts.
very true. Yeah. Well, let me
So,
ask you. Sorry to interrupt, but like I am under the impression that the leaves change colors when it's a natural thing, not from a deficiency, but
yeah,
because the plant is sort of reabsorbing some of that nutrients back out of the leaves.
yeah, that's what I
Now,
was taught.
okay. Just because I want to be on the same page. I think you're right though with the light. That's a big one.
Yeah.
They are looking nice though. That one's got that huge cola, the one you're working on now, just going straight up.
Yeah. And I taught all of them at least 3 or 4 times. So, you know, they're definitely forming buds. There's one of them. I have a close up video to show you right after this one. That's only a couple minutes long, and it's the candy bar cookies, and that one is got fat nugs. I mean, compared to the other three, it's definitely something's going on there. It's turning into Frankenstein buds.
Candy bar cookies. Okay.
Yeah, another take off of the purple cookie dough, another cross, and those you can get also at thegrowfam.com with the purple cookie dough too. But
So certified 10.
yeah, that's right. You got to use that code too. And you know, it's just man, they're so sticky too. I'm gonna man, I think I might invest in my own wash machine, you know, and you know, do that myself with some of this. You know, there's a lot less work you have to do. You don't have to make there's a lot of reasons why it would be easier for me, but you know, plus, you know, some fresh dabs would be great. Some, you know,
Well,
with
let's go over it. Like you don't have to trim very much if you make bubble hash. If you process it into bubble hash, guys, I'm trying to be clear here. If you use your grow, you harvest it, you process it into bubble hash. What you're skipping out on is the trimming, the curing, whether that's burping or moving stuff around in your grow bags. And what else would you say, Steve-O? Like
yeah, I mean,
trimming and curing is huge.
yeah, I mean, putting it, you know, freezing it and getting those trichomes easy to break, you know, that's, you know, the way to go. I don't know if you even need to. This is a good question. Anybody who has made it, can you tell me, do you have to actually dry it all the way as well? Or can you
For
freeze
what?
the material?
For what? Bubble hash?
Yeah.
Oh no, you can freeze it immediately. You
Oh,
cut
you
it,
are
and stick it in the freezer. Yeah, that's one thing I do know. They want
right.
you to freeze it almost immediately is kind of the idea. That's called live. That's when they call it like live rosin or live whatever,
Resin,
live
probably.
bubble, live resin. Yeah. But then that's because they take it and freeze it immediately.
Oh, okay.
Mine is old, so it's going to be not as good. It's better the quicker you freeze it, supposedly.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's good information, man. Thanks for letting us know. You know, that's
I get my information from Bubble Hash on the one and only Joe Kelly.
yeah, good resource right there for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm a subscriber, and he's definitely there for questions anytime. I'm lucky that I found this community. I thought that I knew how to grow until I met all of you and learned all these different techniques, different, I guess you could say, tricks, tips. But I actually,
Methods. Yeah.
my first organic grow, so you know. truly organic. You know, I know that Fox Farm says that their newts are organic, but
Sure.
from what I understand, they're not as organic as you'd want them to be. You know. But yeah, Jake, yeah, they're a nutrient sucker when the leaves are yellow. I agree. You know, it's
Well, I guess my point is it confuses me if the plant is sucking the nutrients back out of the leaves. So we're saying that once the leaf is like fully yellow, then that process is over with, and now it's like a burden on the plant. You know what I mean? See
yes,
my conundrum there? Okay.
that's what I believe. Yeah, that's the process that I go by. You know, because really, you know, it's just you know, it's not collecting any light anymore. You know, there's just no reason to have it, as far as I know. You know, I'm sure that there's a technical term for it, but you know, also, you know, getting rid of all that during flower reduces the chances of powdery mildew and mold and things of that
Okay.
sort. It increases air flow through the plant.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know we have these warm days, cooler nights. So when the sun first comes up in the morning, you're going to have dew on the plant, and you're going to have to rely on the sun to dry that up as quick as possible before any spores start. You know, and that's why I recommend, you know, if you do have a lot of dew in the mornings, get out there and shake the plant and get as much water off of it as you can, because water is not your friend during flower. Not on the bud.
Have you tried the leaf blower trick?
Not this year, but we did last year. Yeah, I parts of my leaf blower are missing now. I don't know. I have to find them.
That's odd. It's up,
Yeah,
everybody. Yeah, like another 10 people popping in and out. That's crazy. It's probably the swipey thing, or maybe the people that were tagging. That's probably part of it. Appreciate all those guys. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Steve-O.
Cheers to you, bro. Hey, there's the birthday girl in what, 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're doing the certain product segment. I'm showing everybody the outdoor plants right now.
Come on in, Kelly. Kelly, I'm gonna hit you with the harmonica before we leave.
Yeah.
Baby tonight.
Yeah, Waylon wants to do his harmonica happy birthday for you before he
Okay.
shows up.
So I'll come in like this.
You don't have to like it either.
Yeah. Yeah, she's in a good mood tonight. Birthdays are a big deal around here. We always try to celebrate. Lots of fun.
Yeah, can I get a happy birthday, Kelly, in the comments, y'all? Wake up out there. Who's out there? Who's with me? Can we get a happy birthday, Kelly, out there?
Yeah, thanks everybody. But yeah, I mean, it took me about 15 minutes nearly just to do that first plant. But you know, I'm not using any type of trimmer or anything, so I'm plucking them off. So I do try to be a little careful with that, you know. But
Yeah, I get it. You're not just ripping them, and they're probably super easy too to come off. Most of them.
yeah, most of them, you know, you can't really see it, but there were, you know, the brown, shriveled up
The
ones.
hobbies
Yeah.
shriveled up. Yeah, those ones definitely pop up. I was thinking the leaf blower might blow those off too, though.
I'm sure it would. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Diane and Margaret with the happy birthdays to Kelly. Hobbies pop through. What's up, Hobbies?
What's up, Bobby?
He's not actually here though. Saw his name. I'm just calling people out when I see their names pop through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks, Perry. I appreciate you saying that. You know, I just have the 4. Whoops, sorry about that.
Okay,
I just have the 4 plants outside this year. Thanks, country boy. I'll let her know. Kelly, you're getting all kinds of happy birthdays here. If you can hear me.
Happy birthday, Kelly. I need to sit down and just like come up with something, write it down. So how many plants total did you do outside?
Just the 4 this year. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I know I see 3, and I'm sure that I knew there was at least one more.
Yep, I was. My plan was to do 2 and then do the other 2 on the same video, but yeah, it was taking me forever. I was like, "Holy smokes!" It's the one to my left that has huge buds on it. It's ridiculous, but I have a close up to show you as well later. But yeah, thanks, Cindy.
Got big buds and I cannot lie.
That's right.
It just reminds me of this video I posted or I shared of some sheep. Did you see that video?
Sheep.
Yeah, I'll pull it up later. These sheep with big asses.
Oh no, I didn't. I would probably remember that one.
They're a real thing, man. We're gonna play that later. It's kind of blows mind blowing.
Nice. But yeah, that one's about 5.5 feet tall. I think it's done stretching totally now, so that's it's gonna. Any of them are gonna get, I believe.
Those things are gonna be taller than me. Speaking of, my plant is stretching too above the tarp, so it's a little bit of the top branches is getting into the light. I'm worried about. I don't know if that's going to be enough to like throw the whole plant off. I don't know.
It's hard to say.
It's looking good. I don't see any calyxes or anything. You don't see anything either, right? You don't have any outside lights or anything, do you?
Yeah, actually, right in front of me in the video, if I look straight up, there's a huge street light that's on every night. Because there's a court right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they've got a street light there. But last year, no seeds, so I didn't have any problem with that at all. So
must be far enough away. I mean, they say that even if it's like within eye shot, like you're getting some, but it must not be enough. Must be good.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be tricking the plant into thinking that it's a full moon every night, So
that would be strange. I wonder if they've done any experiments on that. What if a plant was to experience full moon light every day?
Yeah.
Or what happens to plants during the full moon? Is it hindered or is it actually absorbed that light? I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of outdoor growing. I think
Like Kyle, what's up, man?
My 3rd year. Yeah, and my 1st year was only 1 plant outside. Hey, babe. You got lots of people. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. It's not my birthday yet.
Not yet.
Almost.
Yeah, but they won't be on. We won't be live then.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm live right now.
You're a live wire, yeah. She's a live wire.
Oh. Is he playing the harmonica?
Yeah, he was.
Oh my gosh, my grandmother used to play the harmonica.
Oh,
I love that.
It's my grandmother's harmonica.
She was so good at it. She played the tambourine and the organ.
Oh, nice.
I'm not good at it. I play it for people's birthdays though, so you're gonna get it tonight.
Wow, well that's what she did. She played it for the birthdays.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That's fun.
I am your grandmother reincarnated.
Yep. Mamie McGinnis.
Mamie McGinnis.
That's my name. Oh, no. They call me the harmonica homie. That's my name.
Harmonica homie, huh?
Yeah, in some places, some places they call me that. It's just
I like
is
that
what
one.
it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're gonna
Thank
get a much nicer yield, man, than I'm getting for sure. But this is gonna be some good stuff. My stuff is like, throw it in the grinder and we'll make it into some hash. You're gonna have some smoke. You're gonna make probably some fico. You're gonna
yeah,
have some dabs. You're gonna make some edibles, probably all the
yeah.
whole nine.
I made a lot of Fico out of my harvest last year. You know, yeah, we would make some pretty strong gummies there for a while. Now we're dabbling in wax and oil distillate for our edibles because man, they're they just really help me a lot.
Do you
Especially
think I hear that distillate because it doesn't have any CBD? Do you add some CBD in there? Do you add some terps or?
well, there I suppose from what I understand, this distillate as actually has other goodies in it.
Oh, okay,
He told me, but I forget what it is now. But
right.
it's more of a full spectrum rather than an isolate. You know, distillate, is very high in THC normally.
Mhm.
However, so
Exactly.
uh,
Cheers, Ohio. Hey, if you want to come on up. Cheers us in person. You're welcome.
yeah,
He knows that. But yeah, cheers. I'm smoking with you. This is these ladies make you just want to hit the pipe, don't they?
yeah. But yeah, so it took me some time today, watering and things of that sort afterward. Did some trimming, but it's worth it. And I just turned the radio on. As a matter of fact,
Krista, hello.
you can sort of hear the radio playing. Oh, little crack. Sorry about that. I forget to even worry about that sometimes.
That's okay. I barely heard anything.
But yeah, so I also have a video that I made a close up here. Oh, did I not have it sideways, or did it turn it sideways on me? Huh. I usually never make that mistake.
Videos, sometimes it happens just depending on how your phone's angled. I've had it happen to me too.
Okay, because I was like, I usually don't make that mistake. But see how they're stacking on this one? It's
Yeah.
thick, and this
It looks
is
like sativa too.
yeah, but it's definitely a indica hybrid for sure. But that was a purple cookie dough. This is also a purple cookie dough, I believe. But yeah, we're definitely making some buds here for sure.
Plant on the right has huge bolas. Yeah, for sure, Cindy. Or the
Yeah,
left? Okay. Well, they probably both. I would say they both do, but
yeah. Topping it was definitely a thing. Now here we go. Now this is that candy bar cookies I was telling you about. I mean, these are thick and already dense buds.
oh wow,
Yeah. Um,
that's got a long way to go too.
yeah. I usually it's about the third week of Choptober that I have to pull them usually because it's usually so rainy that I get so worried. So as soon as I see cloudy at all, that's when I pull them. I go for high THC versus you know any couch lock or CBN or anything like that.
Have you seen the meme? It's like, tell me something, or tell me something. I forget how it was worded, but something like, tell me something that's gonna make me hot, and the person whispers, "Try thumbs are 10% cloudy, 90% cloudy, and 10% amber." And and it shows like the person's skin with the goosebumps, 90% cloudy and 10% amber. Ooh, give me goosebumps over here. Yeah, dude, that's going to be a lot to process. So bubble hash is going to be helpful. Bubble
Yeah,
hash actually would help you in multiple ways because, like we just talked about, you can make the rosin out of it, but you can also use a portion of it for just directly for edibles.
Definitely. But
especially
yeah,
the top stuff, like the
yeah,
pulpy stuff. You know, you could probably still cook with that.
yeah. I'm gonna get a one of those multi-tier drying racks, and that's my plan because I'm
I
gonna
did get one. I haven't got to use it yet, but I got one.
nice.
I got a bunch of stuff when True Healthcare was going out of business. Shouts out to Wes. All right, Kelly. Happy birthday to you.
Here it comes, Kelly.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kelly. Happy birthday to
Yes.
you.
Thanks, brother.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Even a solo. Thank you.
Had to hit the solo. I hear rednecks. Oh, come on, country boy. That was supposed to be. I was putting some soul into it. All right, that was a wonderful certified segment.
Thank you.
I'm gonna continue having a puff, and I gotta say, Steve-O, you are more than welcome to hit the road. We are gonna this last segment, guys. We're gonna get through all of the winners last night that we can.
Awesome.
Gonna do all that good stuff. I like doing it live because it shows a lot of people who pop through how fun it was and how many people got to partake. So I usually do a little live stream in the morning to do that, but today was my son had a day off, and I think we were playing we were racing on Disney Speedstorm, which I don't love Disney. I gotta say, the Disney Speedstorm racing game on the Nintendo Switch is better than Mario Kart. I hate to say that. I really hate to say that. It's a really fun game. It was free too. It's $3.50 is my favorite price. I gotta say. All right, Steve-O, you have a good night, brother. Appreciate you. If you want to stay, you're welcome, obviously. But I know you wanted to get out of here. You got a birthday party to go and create some magic. And
Yeah,
some
we're celebrating.
yeah. So go celebrate, brother. And
Well,
I'm gonna
everybody
hang out.
have a great week. I appreciate you, Waylon, and we'll see you next week on another Indoor Farmer. And like he said, he's working on 3 years. That's a huge accomplishment. So we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, man. We'll see
Have a
you.
good one, everybody.
Go check out Sir Steve-O on X. Oh, I tried to put your X up there, but it didn't. It said it had an error or something. Maybe take it back down. I meant to add it back. You can still go check them out if you're watching on X. At Sir Steve-O on X is the whole thing. Okay, so let's get to it. Game night was fun. We had 3 team captains. We had Gerald, G-Rod, the game god. We had Perry, get lost in my game woods, and we got Michelle, take them all out quick and leave them in the dust. Paris, all playing, and last night's winner was Perry Wood. Congrats, Perry, on your win, my friend. Let's get a little background tunes in here while I'm doing some typing and tip ruin. Guys, thanks again for coming out tonight. Hopefully everybody did something, on a holiday, whether that's at the very least remembering there was a holiday and maybe, just remembering why. Labor is your currency. Labor is a representation of your time and effort, right? So, or a piece of time and effort, it gives you nothing with time and effort. But you get my point here. Okay, we're gonna go over here to the messenger. Let's see. We're just gonna go down the list. See, Gerald wins the Drizzle Dab prize. $25 gift code to the drizzledab.com. I will be checking comments when I can here in between. Why is this? Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. New message. Gerald. Shouts out to Gerald for coming up to play. Thanks, man. Oh, that was he won back in May as well. Congrats, Gerald, on winning the Drizzle Dad prize. Again on game night. Thank you both. Remember, if you have the gift card for Drizzle Dab, you cannot use the discount. But if you don't have a gift card, feel free to check out the drizzledab.com. Not the, but it's called drizzledab.com, and you can use code WTIF15. Get a discount. Congrats, Gerald. Next, we got Sandy with the Superior Wreaths and Engravings prize. Get over here to Sandy. Congratulations. Made it over to locals for a number. Thank you, Cindy. I won't be spinning tonight, but I will be getting those numbers out to people. Well, actually, no. I'll probably do that when I do the spin. I like to do that live, too. It's more fun. Okay, Sandy. Congrats on the Superior Wreaths and Engravings. Superior Wreaths and Engraving.bigcartel.com. And engraving. Bigcartel.com. Prize. The code is, can't tell you guys. Boom. Sandy and Gerald both taken care of. Although Sandy wins 2 prizes because she got the game night ticket from Thursday's People in the Boxes giveaway that we do for a game night ticket. Rachel, thank you for the hashtags. This is not, we're not on GrowFam right now. This is just the Indoor Farmer on all of my locations all over the interwebs. If you want to join my group, join my community, if you want to help support me and join in on the fun, go feel free to check out locals.com, Waylon the Indoor Farmer on locals.com, or go directly there from theindoorfarmer.locals.com. Okay, next we got Rose. Rose winning that Riverview Road Apiary prize, which is only once a month that comes through, so she is the lucky winner this month. I need to find Luke from Riverview Road Apiary. In fact, I'm not going to do that. We're going to make a group message with their page, Riverview Road Apiary, on Facebook. This week's winner was Rose Uza. Thank you very much. Okay, I will get Rose her code when I can. We're just going to leave that open-ended. Looks like Tommy McKetta didn't win anything, so Tommy's welcome to play again next week. Next, we got William. William won the twistedcannabis.com. Okay, so I have that code. Congrats on winning the Twisted prize on game night, brother. Code is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's the whole code. You guys got to write it down. I'm just kidding. Okay. Looking for last week's winner. Okay. Looks like we got. I'm going to sneeze. I was going to sneeze. I knew it. Okay. Twisted Cannabis. TwistedCannabis.com. Next, we've got Perry Wood winning the Mythic Genetics prize. Thank you for all the hashtags. The hashtag WTIF would be amazing. Appreciate that. Okay, we need Alex Jordan from mythicgenetics.com. Perry Wood. Oops, not Perry. Perry Wood. Gotcha. Looks like a first time win. Congrats, Perry, on winning the Mythic Genetics prize on game night. Thank you both. Mwah. Oh, I didn't do the mwah. Okay. That's a Mythic Genetics. Then we got Jess with the Master Roki's Garden prize. Nice pre-roll that you could grab up with that gift code. Just went to bed, but she's still a winner. Congrats on winning the Master Rochi's Garden.com prize on game night. Your code is all right. Okay, next is Trent Allgood. Oh, I need to scroll down a little bit. It's a funny code. I can't tell you guys. Yeah, it's a different code, isn't it? Can I get a hashtag WTIF? I see all kinds of hashtags. Even though he sounds a bit sometimes quiet and atrocious. Quite atrocious. I'm confused. Oh, I see. I remember that. Yes, that's the whole thing. Even though the sound of it is sometimes quite atrocious, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Got it. I don't always trip over my own tongue, but when I do, it's usually while I'm live. Okay. Trent Allgood won some hippie bucks over at happyhippieheadshop.com. Hey Trent, do you happen to have an account? An account at happyhippieheadshop.com. can also use code WTIF10 at happyhippieheadshop.com. Any of you can use that anytime. Okay, we've got the question out there to Trent. We'll have to find out. Next, we've got Timothy, who won a nerd rope. So I'm going to take this envelope here, Timothy. We're going to write your name on it. We'll get that nerd rope. It's up in the fridge upstairs. And then also Timothy won MJ's Baked Goods. Timothy won a double whammy of edibles over this weekend. What a win, my friend. MJ's Baked Goods for Timothy as well. Let's get a little group chat with Miss Margaret Jett and a Sir Timothy Martin. He won in April last from Margaret. Okay. Congrats, Timothy, on winning those fabulous MJ's Baked Goods. On game night. Yes. Thank you, Bull. Oh. Alrighty. Congrats, Timothy, on those two awesome wins. Next, we've got Sandy, Miss Sandra D. It's not true. Just Sandy. Sandy, you get to go ahead and get a hold of Mr. Get SunMed, Quincy, Illinois, Matt Anderson's page on Facebook. Hiya. Again, please message Matt on his page for your SunMed prize. His page is called Get SunMed. Quincy, Illinois. Thanks again, Sandy. All right, we gotta hit up Mr. SunMed too, because you can't do a group chat with pages. Get SunMed. Gotcha. All right. This week's winner was Sandy Ohm. And all right, I'm just gonna say I hope you had a happy birthday. Brother. His birthday was a couple days ago. He's got a cast on one leg too, so I hope he's doing all right. Okay, next we've got Michelle Take 'em to the Cleaners Paris, who won the certified prize and the Country Boy Weeds prize. Country Boy Weeds prize. All right, let's get in here with a. We'll just tell Sir Steve-O. I don't think he knows already. Paris won your prize last night, FYI. And we're going to put Michelle on this list. I got me a whole brand new, beautiful notebook for such things. Such things as a catch-up list. Not of ketchup, but of list to catch up on. So we've got to do this real quick. Seven was up. Okay. Let's look for that page that I already have bunch of them on. Got a couple people to pay from me still. I'm not finding my other list. There it is. No. Michelle Harris. Michelle, take them to the cleaners, Paris. Next, we got nobody winning that growththegrowthband.com prize. Let's find you. GoFam.com. Check that real quick. Double and triple stampsies that real quick. Yeah, okay. Next, we've got Miss Tabby Dabby Doo winning those fabulous 34 Mongrels genetics. Let's make a group chat. Congrats, Tabby, on winning those awesome 34 Mongrels genetics. On game night. Thank you both. Next, we've got Margaret Jett, who won the WTIF prize, and she chose to go with this, the Luca turtle that I received from a local friend, Christy, who owned a head shop. She didn't really need a shout out to the business or anything, but she did give this for a giveaway. So shouts out to her. Was talking to her about podcasting. Hopefully she decides to go ahead and do something with that. It'll be fun. All right. Congrats, Margaret. I need to ship this out to you. And ship out the nerd rope. Got a nerd rope going to Trent, too, I believe, from last week. Or 2 weeks ago, it would have been. Okay. And then we've got Terry Bryler, who needs to choose Terry, are you out there, my friend? Let me see if he's still in the house. Or I also have Grandma Walton's. Okay, given the option for the cookies. Okay, and those are going to Timothy. Ooh. Ooh, he wants to know what the winning. Oh, nice. Timothy's going deep. Terry, you are here. Okay. I don't know if you heard my option for you yet, brother, but you are welcome to either take the 2.5 months Cash App like I usually do, or just put you in an additional chance to win the hat, because you're already going to get some chances to win the hat if you want a hat. If you don't want one of these hats, you don't even have to be put into that drawing either, but you could have that chance, an additional chance if you want to do that. I'm thinking of doing that whenever I do the wheel spins or any giveaways of my own. I'm going to offer people a chance, a higher chance to win a hat. We're going to be giving these hats away pretty soon this week. Not all of them, but like we're going to give a hat away this month, but I'm going to have the hats this week, if that makes more sense. Let's see, I got to remember to do this. Remember to do that. Remember to get Rose her code from Riverview Road Apiary. Make sure I hook up Trent with his hippie bucks from Happy Hippie Head Shop. And that's all I think I can do at the moment. I've got a whole new notebook. I've got a new way of doing things. Trying to keep things a little more organized. I actually don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow for tomorrow's show. The Indoor Farmer Reviews tomorrow, I don't have an event, but what I might do, shouts out below, shouts out in the comments, what do you guys think? You might not be into those kind of movies, but I was thinking about doing a little review on the Wolverine and X-Men movie, or maybe some other movie. I did watch the Twister movie, the recent sort of remake or continuation, I guess, of the old Twister series. Hat spot, okay, awesome. You're going to be one of the first people I write down for a hat spot. And this is only going to be going to subscribers anyway. If you're not a subscriber, what you would get to win is going to be a game night ticket. So I'm going to be doing that to get people who are non-subscribers in on the game night. But anybody who's a sub is going to get a chance, if not multiple chances, to win one of the hats. WTIF hats. So we're going to put Terry down. I'm going to put tickets and then put a number next to that. Let's see. Okay, right now you have one, you have more. I'm not going to add them all up at the moment. You're going to get one for every 6 months that you've been a subscriber, and also one for each level of subscription. So depending on whatever level you're at. So that's going to be how that goes. And then of course you can win them too throughout the month. Okay, we are close to the 2-hour mark. Didn't think I was going to get all the way to that, but it does take a little time. I mean, if I let Steve-O go around 10 o'clock, it's been almost an hour. It takes me about an hour. That's not that much time, but it is time I have to like carve out, like stop whatever else I'm doing. So no excuses or anything, but it is something that I like to do while I'm hanging out with you guys. It helps to show it off too a little bit, show off all the love and all the positive prizes and such. So let's see what Timothy goes with. Hey, what's up, Nico? Speaking of hats, I see you in the house, brother. Nathan 420. How can I drop the humidity in the room when the lights are off? You definitely need a dehumidifier, but there are other ways. You could put some cardboard in the room. It would kind of absorb, but that's not going to be enough. I don't think. It depends on what you're trying to do. Those are one of the choices. Then that's my choice. Okay, so he's going to go after. What was the winner? It was Blazed Lemons, 2 glazed lemon cake cookies. Oh wow. Glazed lemon cake cookies. Holy crap. Okay. Did I miss locals numbers? No, Cindy, I haven't even passed them out yet. I'll be spinning that wheel tomorrow night. And I actually do want to wait to give out numbers until right before I spin it. So it might be, tomorrow at the end of the show, but just make sure you've gone over and gotten a comment in. If you comment on Facebook and on locals, I'm going to just take whichever one I see first. I gave one number away. I gave one number out so far, and that was the only person on Facebook who's commented, which was Michelle Lynn. She doesn't have a locals account. What's good, Nico? Not much, man. We're wrapping up. I'm gonna have a couple of puffs off of Miss Sherlock here. The blazed lemon. I like it. Oh, I see. It was a typo. Gotcha. Country boy, yeah, we'll get together, brother. I'm gonna help you out. We're gonna get caught up. It was totally on me, man. I did it. It was all on me. No one asked me to do it. So what we got is a few people to catch up on the wonderful country boy weeds. Brenda, hey Brenda, I'm sorry I didn't bug you yesterday. I figured a holiday weekend. But next week though, if you're still down, help me on the game night. I appreciate it. Thank you for helping me last week. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago? Last week. No, it was 2 weeks ago. We took last week off, right? I think. Nice. Nico, man, I'm telling you, we need to get you in on all the stuff. I just spent an hour giving out about 16 prizes from game night. 17, actually. And Nico already bought a hat. He sent me the money. He bought a hat already. We need to get you in on the community, bro. Get you some wins. Get you some... not necessarily that you need it, not saying that you're somebody who needs giveaways, but I like to make it valuable to people to join us, I'll be there. Okay, Brenda, I appreciate it. Next week, I really have to work on building the next shop. We've done this shop 3 weeks in a row. Maybe I might extend it to 4 weeks per shop. That might work. Like do a whole month for each shop. We'll see. Cheers, everybody. And if you're not following my profile, please go over there and interact with some stuff, if you will. I share lots of funny things and some pictures of me and my son and my dog and just different stuff, my food. It's fun stuff. And if you interact with that, I actually make a few pennies. I'm sitting at about $16 for this month. Not crazy amounts, but it can turn into something just from engagement, and I'm not going to engagement farm. I'm not going to post very just blah stuff in order to get people to message me or to comment. I no offense to those that do. Every now and then I'll say a hello, just to say hi to everybody. But that's different. There's a definite difference. I try to post stuff that has some kind of value to it, Not some kind of value, but some kind of authenticity, something that comes from me. I think I got time for one more dab, maybe. We'll see. Like, check out those sheep, guys. Check out those sheep. I should find it real quick. I think we got time to show you guys them booty sheep. They are pretty magnificent, I gotta say. God. That's right, Chance. Jesus Christ. It's I don't know. I think Jesus is a good guy. He's out there. I feel him. He's out there, but he doesn't. I feel like I have a different calling. You know, my calling has been given to me, kind of imprinted into my brain. Like these guys, like these sheep. Look at these booties. And the Holy Spirit. Chance, this is different from you, brother. Got to get real religious with parenting. People are free at any age. People are free at any age. Not 100% sure what you mean by that, bro. Twerking sheep, huh? Country boy. That is amazing, huh? I thought it was amazing. Their butts carry like water and nutrients. I had to show you guys, sorry. Let's see. I'm basically out of the dabs. I may have to go get my butt in gear on some bubble hash. I got the stuff except for the 45 micron bag. I got the 25. I hear I'm supposed to get a 45. I don't know why. I guess it's like it catches better, catches certain materials better, certain level of stuff. All right, we're doing this. Doing the stab. Little medicinal nightcap, if you will. And if you don't, listen, I'm not an absolutist on cannabis. I know it's not for everybody. If you ever come to the end of your rope and you find that you have tried so many other things and you are just so sick of the big pharmas and the other, alternatives that don't work, give Mary Jane a try. That's all I can say. Give her a try. Maybe she'll surprise you. You don't have to inhale it like I'm doing. Like the whole process we're talking about, bubble hash, you can turn it into all sorts of other ways to intake the cannabinoids. As you see, my e-nail broke. It was just a quartz banger, quartz terp slurper that had a specific design to it so that it fit on the e-nail. So I have to go back to the company to get another one, and I just didn't want to yet. So here we are. I don't love the torch. No, we're not doing crack. If anybody's popping through here and they just don't know what they're looking at. Oh my gosh, the guy's torching. He's torching something. Sometimes I go pee in the women's bathroom. Chance. You went from Jesus Christ to peeing in the women's bathroom. What's happening here? People cheat at video games all the time. Got to steal, win, or lose like a champion. Okay. I'm not sure where you're going with this. Chance, have you been drinking? Usually, where's the cheers from? Where's the the typical Chance? Who's got Chance's account tonight? What's going on? That should be a name of a game, though. We should come up with a game: steal, win, or lose. This is a game that you can play and possibly lose or possibly win. Start calling Wayland Indoor Farmer Izzy. I don't know, Izzy. Chance coming in hot at the last minute. Well, we're just gonna do this dab and we're gonna get going. It's nothing. It's not a small one, that's for sure. That's what she said. I know. It's the man. Thanks, Chance. You're the man. You're the man, Chance. See if I can see your picture here. Got a PlayStation hat. Okay. You, Rachel, as well. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bet they could twerk well. Brenda, yeah, I think they kind of twerk just naturally by walking. like, watch me twerk. Watch me twerk. That's something similar to how they would sound. Rachel, I'm not sure I've seen you around. How are you? Are you from a group? You're in Grow Fam, you said. I think I saw the hashtags. Cheers, everyone. What do you guys think of this camera angle? Change it. You get to see a little bit of Phyllis here in the shot. Oh, Margaret, I should put your prize in an envelope too. The turtle. Not sure if it was right, but I think it had a $45 price tag on it. You love Xbox, Chance? That's why you got the PlayStation hat on. You like it better, Brenda? The different angle. I could change it up, you know. Could do this. Got the live market showing. Live market. Oh, we need to do a little reheat on that one. I struggle with the cannabis, guys. I really think that maybe I should not be using it on screen. I'm not doing this to look cool. I'm not doing this for children to pick up on the habit per se. I don't necessarily, unless medically used, believe that kids should have it until 25. No, believe it or not, our brains don't stop developing until 25. So if I was going to say, you know, as an adult, make your own decisions, it's fine, but I wouldn't condone it until 25. If I would have known at the time, I would have waited myself, that's for sure. Cheers. I play the Nintendo Switch. And the Meta Quest. If anybody has the Meta Quest, come find me on Meta Quest. Used to be called an Oculus. I guess PlayStation has its own VR, but you have to own a PlayStation to use it, so I went with the Oculus. There's actually some pretty interesting experiences on it. My son really liked it, but he doesn't like it anymore. I don't know if he got motion sick and he couldn't tell me or what. What PlayStation do you have, Rachel? 2, 1, 17? I'm not sure. PlayStation 5, is that it? That's why I live in Michigan. I don't care what my family thinks, just growing pains. I'm here for needs and wants. Oh, You mean to grow cannabis? Very grateful to be that person. Are you having a... Am I missing some of these comments? Kent McGee, what's up? What's up, nobody? What's up, Kari Davis? If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. I really appreciate it. Go check me out on other sites. Go check me out on X, on Rumble. It's not going to be doing it for me. Yep. Yep, pushing a boulder uphill, trying to extinguish some of the ignorance, some of the stigma, trying to normalize the use as a consenting adult, not of just any drugs, not of just illicit drugs, but of a plant that turns out has many more medicinal properties than any other, recreational drug. Opioids, maybe. You could argue opioids have a lot of medicinal properties, but honestly, they're almost all to kill pain or to numb you in some way. And I guess that can help for certain things. I digress. So remember, whatever it is, whatever it isn't, doesn't matter what holiday, what day of the week, doesn't matter how old you are, you all gotta eat. So thanks again, everybody. Go and sign up over on locals.com. Check out the indoorfarmer.locals.com, and we will see you tomorrow night for the Indoor Farmer reviews. Have a great night. Peace out.